They say the corporate world is a jungle, but no one warns you about the slithery ones in silk ties. My name is Keisha. I've worked at Strategic Solutions for 6 years. I'm not flashy. I don't schmooze at happy hour or fake laugh at the VP's dry jokes. I just work hard. But if there's one person who deserved that promotion more than anyone, it was Ella. Ella Johnson. Brilliant, black, bold. She was the kind of woman who walked into a room and made spreadsheets look like poetry. Her ideas were sharp, her presentations flawless. She mentored half the team, including me. And when the senior project manager role opened up, we all knew it was hers. Until it wasn't. The day the announcement came, the office buzzed like a beehive. I stood by Ella's desk, grinning, waiting for the email to drop. She looked nervous but hopeful. "You think they'll do the right thing?" she asked. "They'd be fools not to," I said. Then the email hit. Subject: Congratulations to our new senior project manager, Brad Thackeray. Brad freaking Thackeray. A man who spent more time microwaving fish in the break room than managing projects. He was lazy, smug, and worst of all, he'd stolen Ella's pitch deck. The one she'd spent weeks perfecting. He'd seen it during a team sync and repackaged it as his own. And somehow, the execs bought it. Ella didn't cry. She didn't scream. She just stared at her screen, lips pressed tight, eyes hollow. I saw something die in her that day, and something else awaken in me. Rage. I started watching Brad closely. He was sloppy, arrogant. He thought he'd won. But he didn't know Ella had receipts. And I had a plan. First, I got Ella to forward me her original pitch deck, the one with timestamps, metadata, and version history. Then I pulled Brad's version from the shared drive. Identical. Down to the typo in slide 7. I compiled everything. Dates, emails, Slack messages, even a screen recording Ella had taken while working on the deck late one night. She'd saved it for reference. Now it was evidence. But I didn't take it to HR. Not yet. Brad was basking in his new role. He strutted around like he owned the place, delegating tasks he didn't understand, and throwing buzzwords like confetti. I volunteered to help him transition. He thought I was being supportive. I was setting the stage. I fed him bad data, suggested risky decisions, let him present half-baked ideas to upper management. And every time he failed, I was right there smiling, documenting, waiting. Meanwhile, I coached Ella. "Keep your head down," I told her. "Let him dig his own grave." She did. But she also started applying elsewhere. Her light was too bright to dim in that place. 3 months in, Brad was drowning. A major client threatened to pull out after a botched rollout he'd overseen. The execs called an emergency meeting. Brad panicked and asked me to help him prep. I agreed. But instead of fixing his mess, I added one final touch. A side-by-side comparison of his stolen deck and Ella's original. I embedded it in the presentation slide 14. He didn't notice. The meeting began. Brad clicked through, bragging, bluffing, sweating. Then he hit slide 14. Silence. Then gasps. Then the VP leaned forward. "Brad, care to explain this?" His face drained. I don't know how that got there." I stood. "I do." I laid it all out. Calm. Precise. Undeniable. The timestamps. The metadata. The Slack messages. The screen recording. The theft. The lies. Ella watched from the back, eyes gleaming. Brad was escorted out that afternoon. You'd think Ella got the promotion after that. She didn't. She got something better. 2 weeks later, she accepted a role at a rival firm director level. Double the pay. Full creative control. And she took half our team with her. Including me. Stratix scrambled. Tried to counter-offer. Tried to save face. But the damage was done. The execs who backed Brad were quietly reassigned. The culture shifted. And Ella? She thrived. As for me, I never wanted the spotlight. I just wanted justice. And I got it. Revenge isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet. Strategic. Surgical. Ella didn't need to burn the building down. She just needed someone to light the match. And I was happy to strike it.